we read is The Rains by Greg Hurwitz, and it takes place in the small town of Creeks Cause in Wyoming near one of the main characters, Patrick's birthday. The summary of our book is one night in the small town of Creeks Cause, everyone over the age of 18 is either dead or trying to kill you. Chance, Rain, and his older brother Patrick are just trying to survive. Once they reach their school, they meet other survivors and discover the only adult not taken over is their 63-year-old science teacher, Dr. Chattery. Now Chance and Patrick are determined to figure out how the virus got here and how they are an important part in fixing it.
The main conflict is about Chance and Patrick trying to survive and find more information about the alien/host. The book is external and it's character versus society.
I will now be reading from page 206 to 207. Entry 24. I barreled up the empty corridor, my footsteps echoing off the lockers. Skidding on the tile, I swung into the stairs and took them down 3 at a time. I shouldered into the nurse's office so hard that the door flew back and I clipped my hip. Some of the cabinets and drawers were open. Most of the basic medical supplies already moved to the supply station, but I wasn't looking for basic medical supplies. I searched the remaining cabinets, dug through the closet. My swollen eyes started throbbing, but I paid no mind. 23 minutes, 22. Panic clenched my chest when I didn't see it. What if it was gone? What if it had already been used up already, or Chet's mother had taken it back home? I hurled an empty cardboard box over my shoulder, and there it was, hidden in the back of the closet. When I yanked it out, it clinked against the floor. The portable oxygen tank was heavier than I had imagined. The mask swung from the valve, and the clear tubing coiled up neatly. The meter showed full, the needle pegged at the limit in the green zone. Chet's oxygen for his asthma attacks. Hefting the tank, I sprinted out, slipping on the slick floor. Back upstairs, my boots pounded down the hall, my blood racing as fast as I was. The front door lookouts raised their head in unison, their faces pivoting as I flew by toward the gym. I kicked the double doors, shouting for Patrick. Kids popped up from their cots and looked over the bleachers. Quiet, Ben hissed, coming off his chair. Where is he? Out looking for you, of course. But don't worry, Ben said. He's due back any minute. He swore to Chattery so we can find him before he, I set down the tank and mask. Keep this here, do you understand? My wild gaze found Eve. Keep this right here until I get back. She nodded. I sprinted out, passing the lookouts. Patrick, have you seen where he is? Diaz Ziegler flicked his head toward the corridor. He said he was going to look for you in the panic area. I took off. My breath burned in my throat, but I didn't slow down. One hallway, another.
The door came up and I knocked it open with the heels of my hands. Patrick, Alex, and Cassius moved frantically through the flower beds. Patrick's head snapped up. Chance, where the hell did you go? He ran over, snatching me up and hugging me so tight I couldn't breathe or talk. I shoved him off. You're still mad at him? Alex said. Her red-rimmed eyes showed that she'd been crying. You're gonna waste his last 10 minutes alive being angry with him? I was still panting from all that running. Not angry. No time to explain. Just come, Patrick said. Chance, we don't have time for I have a plan. Something in my face must have convinced them, because they ran back with me. Cassius galloped next to us, tongue lolling, tail wagging. He probably thought it was some kind of game. 7 minutes, 6. We careened into the gym. I leaned over, hands on my knees, trying to catch my breath. I pointed at the mask. Put it on. Ben stood behind the tank, his burly arms swaying at his sides. The stun gun glintly in his waistband. This will never work, and besides, kindly shut up, Mr. Bratton, Charity said. What are we gonna... While we're gone, Charity had connected the tube to the tank. Patrick looked at me. Is this your idea? Just do it. What do we do when the tank runs out? Alex asked. One thing at a time, I said. Get it on. 4 minutes. All the kids were up now, forming a giant ring around us. How will I eat? Patrick asked. We'll figure it out. I was practically yelling, just do it. If I put that mask on, I won't be able to take it off, Patrick said. Not ever. Why I really loved the book was because every time you would read a chapter, it'd leave you on a cliffhanger.
I really liked the book because it had a really great plot and storyline, and it just left you wanting more every time you read it. We would recommend the book to people who like sort of sci-fi thriller mystery because it has a lot of like intense alien parts, I guess you could say.
Where the book can be found on Amazon, Apple iBooks, and the Fall Creek Public Library. Thank you.
Thank you.